Hello, Leo. This is Lisa with Inspired Heart Intuitive here for your weekly reading for July 15th through July 21st of 2018. And here at this channel, we are here to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful and prosperous life. I certainly hope last week was really good for you, Leo. I'm excited about this week's reading. I think it's going to be quite interesting for you. So before we get started, though, remember this is general. So if the shoe doesn't fit, don't keep trying to put it on. Just go in and look at the moon and your rising sign and see if that resonates a little bit better. You know, the message is going to the people that definitely need it, but hopefully it resonates with you. And also please hit that like, the subscribe, and the bell button, please, so that you are put up on when I put out new content or I go live, which seems to be quite often these days. All right, guys, here's your reading. Coming into this week, we're looking at the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So when I see that, it looks as if, you know, you've been pretty happy and pretty proud of what you have achieved thus far, but it seems like it might not quite be enough, or perhaps people aren't really recognizing you for all that you've done in recent history and the fruits of your labor. But really, you've done quite a lot over the last week, I think the last few weeks, and it's all coming to fruit. But now it's like, you know, it's like you're not really enjoying it. And it's not really making you very happy right now. It's almost like it's not quite enough for you right now, okay? However, you are feeling like you, with the Ace of Swords and the upright, like you're all about the truth, new communication, new movement, new information. You're like keeping it fresh and keeping it challenging and keeping it interesting. So you're really keeping yourself up, even though you might be feeling like other people are probably downing you a little bit for your achievements, or there might be a little bit jealous. I think I'm hearing jealousy around the corner, unfortunately, of the things that you've achieved. Some of the people that you were closest to probably are just, yeah. You know, haters will go hate, and if you ain't picking up new haters, you ain't doing nothing, boo. So don't worry about them. Okay, what could be an obstacle for you? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Normally, I wouldn't think this would be an obstacle. However, what's going to help you is the Strength card. This is you, right? This is you all day, all along. What I see is that you have to have the strength to make the tough decision. And you have to have the strength within yourself and the knowledge within yourself and be comfortable within yourself to sometimes make the decision that's not popular, that's not the easiest one. You may not really like it per se, but it's the necessary one. I feel like that's where we're at with those two. Because the potential outcome or advice, here's the Three of Swords in reverse. So coming out of a third-party situation where somebody put others ahead of you, or there's been infidelity going on, a heartache, you know, hurt feelings, whatnot. So you are going to probably have to make a decision when you want to walk away from that situation. So let's look at this Nine of Cups here. Yep, in the reverse. And I got the Two of Cups in reverse. So now we've got a lot of water energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this lets me know that if you're booed up or partnered up, this is a love reading for you, then there could be, there's a separation, right? And I just keep hearing jealousy, to be honest with you. And it's, y'all tell me if it's with the Cancer, because there's the Cancer card right there. Yep, and you guys had been really close partners, and you know, they'd really supported you in everything that you had done up until this point. And I just keep really hearing jealousy, like something has really gone on with them. There's been a major shift, and there's been growth. I hear growth, transformation here with Death card in the upright, and it's brought things into where you're not, like, it's not peaceful anymore. It's not harmonious, and you're not getting good return. You're not getting a good harvest. This just isn't good for you guys anymore. And it's probably looking like it's time to walk away. Now, if this is a friendship, folks, then, you know, as a friend, right, sometimes friendships can turn ugly and jealousy can creep in. So, but I'm seeing a ton of Cancer energy. So I would be surprised if it wasn't a Cancer, but if it's not, it's definitely, I'm really strongly feeling like it's a water sign or someone with heavy water sign influences in their chart. So let's look at this Ace of Swords here in the upright. Why is this Ace of Swords here in the upright, please? Why is the Ace of Swords here in the upright? So, you know, this was a time of independence for you. You recognized you had to kind of come out of being very independent and partner up with somebody or help or get somebody's help or advice in it. And I feel like this is not necessarily the stop of a new start, but this is a new start for you internally. Like there's been an internal fire really lit within you. Yep. And you're coming into that Ten of Cups energy. This has left you very fulfilled. This new start, this new introspection, this new like, hey, I can do this, and you know, this is a good thing for me. And it's just too bad that you've got jealous people hanging around, you know, or that jealous people just like that you felt like those people that you really thought, I keep hearing that this person has been in your life and they've been a pillar in your life, and now to be jealous or to be like, oh, I can't believe you got that, you know, that's ridiculous and that's really petty. So the Two of Pentacles. So we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So it looks like there was some creative thought or creative ideas, perhaps with career, job, money, or the home that needed to, you know, there were some ideas that were brought forward and you like weighed all the options, you know, emotional and logical, or you're going to weigh them, but you're kind of not really wanting to go, like the information that you've gotten, it just doesn't sound like it's a good idea to you. Or you're not really comfortable with what the other person is putting forward. Okay? It just doesn't seem like it's going to be fruitful, and you really at this point need to stand in your own knowledge and power and be like, okay, look, this is not the way we should go. Okay? And not be afraid to do that. Not be afraid to stand your ground and say, I've really analyzed all of this and I just don't, even though it appears to be the right thing to do, I'm not feeling it. And following your intuition and follow that peace. You know, if you don't have complete peace about it, even if it looks like it's going to be the most amazing idea ever, it's not. So the Strength card, with the Strength card is here, so you're going to have to tap into your strength to get strength to walk away from, to say, okay, this is not happening. We're not doing it this way. We're going this direction. So it's not that you're walking away from the person. You're turning away from the choice that they want. A lot of water energy here, so I'd be shocked if it's not a water sign. Let me know in the comments. With the King of Swords in reverse, though, instead of just going in hardcore and being like, dun, 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 like you're going to tame yourself enough where it's going to be a measured response so that you're not like completely killing everything, right? You're not completely like crushing their dreams, okay? And you're not wanting to be a toxic person. You're not wanting to be rude about it, or you know what I'm saying? Like just like not, you're not trying to be a jerk, okay? And they're not going to see you like that, and you have to let them know that if you make the decision the way they want, the wheel's not going to turn in the way that it should. That's not the right way. So you're turning away from and having the strength to turn away from something that could have appeared, or that does appear to be a good change, a good decision to make, a good direction to go. But you're just not doing it. And you're going to have the right words to say so that they don't get all in their feelings and get hurt by it. There will again be some jealousy that's coming into this, because anytime we grow to the point where we are able to be that self-partnered and that strong within our own being, that we're able to say, hey, my infinite being says this is not the right way to go. My higher self says it's not the right way to go, even though physically it looks like it is. Anytime we get to that point, if that other person we're dealing with has not raised their vibration to that same point, they're not resonating at the same level that we are, there's definitely going to be hurt feelings and jealousy. So I applaud you for not allowing that to really come into play, and really standing your ground, or being able to stand your ground. I'm speaking that towards you this week, okay? So the Three of Swords is here in the reverse. So there were baby steps, but there's no longer this passion. So if this was a third-party situation, or feel like somebody was just in their ear saying, I can't believe they're not going along with it, just how people like to get in their business. So there's somebody in their ear just yammering, but I feel like that's going to stop. Unfortunately, though, it looks as if that you had hope with this. Now there's 2 threes here already, and there's another 3. So I feel like there really is a third-party situation going on, where someone's putting someone else ahead of the relationship, even if it's not infidelity. You were feeling passion about this, or wanting to rekindle some passion, but I don't feel like you feel like that. I don't think you see that the ship is coming in, and I don't really see a new start with you guys. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with you guys in the energy. In fact, you're kind of rescinding those offers of love, and potentially cutting off or reducing the amount of communication between the two of you. So this might be a week where you're just really, no forward movement. In fact, this has left you a tad bit confused, but you are still feeling very balanced in yourself. In regard to the situation, you're going to have to make that type of intuitive decision. This isn't the same as the Two of Pentacles decision, though. I feel the Two of Pentacles decision is more about material things. The Two of Swords decision is really going to be about, what do I do with this information now that I have, or that I sense is happening? What do I do about this relationship, this friendship? Do I maintain it, or do I just kind of go back and forth a little bit? There's still passion there, right? With the Knight of Wands and upright, there's still passion there. And in fact, there is still love here with the Lover's card and the upright. And just remember the good times you guys had. I think you guys can make it through as long as you communicate and come out of this bickering, right? I think you guys can make it through. I wouldn't say throw the baby out with the bathwater just yet. And, but, I don't really feel like it's infidelity. I think it's just that, sometimes our partners listen to other people. It could be family members. It could be friends. We talk to people when we're having issues in our relationship. And unfortunately, sometimes those people that we're listening to might be jealous about the fact that we're in a relationship. So, this could be you, or this could be your partner that is just kind of letting somebody be in their ear. And, keep everybody else out your business. Try to really hard, because, they don't know. When you're telling people, and again, if this isn't you, that's fine if it's your partner, but when you tell people your business, right, you're only telling them usually the negative part. And then what happens is, because you're only telling the negative stuff about what's going on, then anytime you talk to that other person about your partner, their only perspective is the negative stuff. It's not the positive stuff that you see day in and day out when you all are together. So that's why, it's not that you shouldn't ever talk about your partner, but be fair. And when it's major stuff, it's good to go to somebody that doesn't know either one of you, that can be completely objective. Just kind of a side note. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Leo, for this week. I hope you have a good week. I hope this kind of like smooths its way out, and that you guys become stronger for it. You know, when you overcome stuff, you become stronger in the end. Okay? So thank you again. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so that you know that when new content is coming out. Share this video with your friends if you like. And all of my contact information is going to be in the description box below. And that's going to let you know how to get in touch with me should you desire a personal reading or a Reiki session. All right? Until next time, peace, love, blessing, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Namaste, my friends. Bye-bye.